Think we can get rid of that Z35 Twilight Demons? Alright, let's try this again. We gotta get out of Dungeon 1 with 411. That's a must. It's just a must. Where are you thinking about moving to? I live, like, currently where I live, basically, if you drew a line between Chicago and Rockford, I live right in the middle. Okay, I think you want to jump over that guy. Wait, this is not what I want to do. But if you... Actually, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, the point bag. If it's a points bag, it shines, I think, right? Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. So I live right in between Chicago and Rockford. And I've toyed with the idea of moving closer to the city of Chicago. My parents live in the north. My parents live like 50 minutes away from me. I mean, the only reason I live where I currently live, it's a really nice area, but it's just far away. But the only reason I live where I currently live is after college, I moved out of state for a couple years. Off and on, I was living out of state. I moved down south. I was living in northeast Mississippi for a little while, and because I was living in like a rural area, you're gonna beat that last time. I'm hoping. This is definitely doing better than the run I just reset. I'm still an amateur at this game, so like it's so easy. Like when you're just learning a game, it's a lot easier to always do a little bit better. But anyway, I moved to northeast Mississippi, and I lived like in rural area. But the thing is, it was so cheap to live there, and because the cost of living was so low, and I had some money because I lived with my parents after college while I was working full time. So I saved a lot of money. So I was able to buy my basically my first home. I bought a house, and I was able to I bought a house and just paid cash. But it was bought a house for $50,000. And that was my first home. And then after I moved back with my parents, after things didn't work out for the reason that I moved, so I ended up coming back to Illinois, and I came in and was living with my parents again briefly. But it's one of those things. Anybody who's in their 20s, I think, who's moved out, once you move out, you can't move back in. It's like that's a one-way. I think most people, it's just not right anymore. You're yeah, like it's not. I mean, my parents are very almost too welcoming, and they were like, "Oh no, just come back, stay here." Like me and my two brothers, all three of us, we lived with our parents much longer than the average family, I would say. Nevertheless, I needed to move out, and I was looking for a place to stay. But I had previously owned a house in Mississippi. It was a decent-sized house too. It was a good. after I added a second floor to the house, I converted the attic to a second floor. So it was like I think like 17 or 1800 square feet. Decent sized house by the time it was all said and done. So going from that, like, I couldn't live in the north suburbs where my parents live because it was just it's a I would say a middle class, upper middle class area. So it's just way too expensive. I couldn't afford that. So my options were get an apartment building for way too much money in like the north side of the city, or move way out to the northwest suburbs because you're an hour away from Chicago, so it's a lot cheaper. So that's what I ended up doing. Skokie. Not Skokie. I lived in Morton Grove. How do you know Skokie? Did we talk about this? I don't remember. Nico. How you doing, buddy? What were you playing today? Or what have you been playing, well, it's Sunday. What do you got on the agenda for this week? Usually you play the same game Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I know you were playing some Super Mario 3D World. Doing it all. Building some Mandalorian Legos. Sounds like Fun Island to me. What Pokemon game are you playing? I actually have a whole Pokemon, not really rant, but excitement, announcement, project, and complaint to talk about. But what Pokemon game are you playing, Nico? You're playing Sword. Okay. So you never played Pokemon. That seems odd for a Nintendo fan. Especially somebody of your age. I shouldn't say especially somebody of your age. Really, anybody in their mid-30s. Anyone from age 15 to 30 who's a Nintendo fan. Not even 30, more than that, Nick. I don't like this room at all. Okay, am I doing good with points? I don't know. Alex, you're 42? And off. Yeah, well, so here's the thing with Pokemon. Pokemon used to be a kids game, kids show, kids card collecting. Everything was kids. It is. I mean, there's no way around it. It's a kids game. It just is. Hey, Coda, how are you? But what has happened over a generation here, or multiple generations, I think, is Pokemon. People who are like my age, who are ripe age for when the card game and the anime was coming out and the TV show in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. We got old. We grew up. And like I remember when I was in 6th grade, 7th grade I think it was, we were playing Pokemon at lunch, at recess, Pokemon Blue and Red with the link cables, like, and that was what my generation was. We were, it was so big. But I don't remember any of the older kids playing Pokemon. I feel like it was exclusively a child's game during Gen 1. So maybe there were some 14-year-olds or something playing, but not many. No way. Alright, 73. Okay, now we're good with... We don't really need to kill this guy, but... It was purely a kid's game. But then, I personally, like, kind of, I would say, grew out of Pokemon a little bit after Gen 1, but... Like, if you play Gen 1 and then Gen 2 comes out and you're 14 years old, okay, you're gonna play it. If you're a few years older and you're in high school, you're gonna play it. Nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, you're into the game. And then basically what I'm getting at is those people who grew up with Gen 1 are just getting a little older each time with each subsequent gen. And some fell off. Sometimes they took a gen off and then they came back. And that's totally okay. But the point I was making though is there were very few adults or even older children that were playing Pokemon during Gen 1. But by the time, say, we got to Gen 3, now we got a lot of 20-somethings, 20-year-olds, because these are kids that grew up with Gen 1. But then we equally have younger kids that are playing Pokemon. And I feel that trend has carried all the way up to today, where now we have those people that are my age, maybe a year or two older than me, that grew up with Pokemon Gen 1, but they're still into the series. And that's totally okay. But then we have people that might have joined the series with Pearl and Diamond when they were 10. Or people who are joined with X and Y with the 3DS or something. Basically, all these like new generation of kids kept joining and became fans. But and then the people from older generations kept playing. So the net result is there's very few Pokemon fans, I would say, that are like in their 40s. Very few that I would say that are in their upper 30s either. Maybe a few. Not many. But most Pokemon fans are, you know, 12 to 35, I would say. And I feel that age demographic will continue to widen as as time goes on. Yeah. So, like, because I can imagine being a high school senior. Say you're 17 years old. And the Pokemon anime comes on TV. It was a different era, but high school seniors are not watching the Pokemon anime. They just ain't doing it. Now it's norm. It's a norm for, you know, adults and older children to watch anime, but it was not as a common practice at that time. So, you know, there's people like, why, like, I can't imagine in, you know, 1996 a high school senior into Pokemon. Well, by the time I was a high school senior, Pokemon was, you know, mainstream amongst my age. Now this anime is still for... The anime is still for... I would say the anime probably is still for the kids, but... The games, it's more of a mixed bag, I would say. For all ages, I would say. And I think they're aware of that. I think when they think of their... What do you think is the age demographic of Pokemon? think Nintendo thinks it's a mixture of kids that grew up with Pokemon, and then it's current kids, teenagers, college kids. I mean, it's everybody. This is not the most efficient way to Bagu's house. I don't know what the most efficient way is, though. Right there, right? 13 plus. Up to low mid-30s. Kids in their mid-30s. Is that the demographic? Not adults, kids in their mid-30s. Antom, they are random-ish. I think there is some manipulation you can do. But, what is that? No, we need the mirror. So, here's the thing about... So, I've been working on a project, or I shouldn't say working, I'm like considering working on a project. We're in the early planning stages of a stream Pokemon collaboration project between myself and GUI. And it requires me to pick up some old Pokemon games that I don't have. And was recently looking to pick up some, either picking up Fire Red and Leaf Green, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver. One or the other. One grouping or the other. And I can't for the life of me figure out why these games are so insanely expensive. There are like approximately 600 trillion copies of Pokemon Heart Gold in the wild, but it's a almost $200 game. I don't want to talk to you again. You couldn't even read when you played Pokemon? Where was going? We were going to be forced to have. I think using the term "forced" is a little stubborn of a term. I was supposed to upgrade my life. Why did I not upgrade my life? This is gonna be rough. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I should not be at 411 right now. Oh my god, this is gonna be a reset. How did I mess this up? Get hammers at 423. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you, Moss? I'm pretty sure that's on your end, not my end. Alright, I fully expect a reset here. Because this was a mistake. You're not supposed to go into Death Mountain with 1 life and 1 magic. That is where mistakes are made. Can I even cast life? Do I even have enough magic? Probably cast it now. There's no way I'm going to be able to make it through Death Mountain without dying here. probably gonna die in the next Daira room. Oh. I don't know how I made this mistake. This is kind of upsetting to me. I mean, the only way I can survive if I get multiple life jars in a row. Well, so the game sort of, like, does not guide you to Death Mountain at this point. From a speedrunning perspective, though, this is where you want to be. But most people would go to level 2 before going to Death Mountain. Oh, I missed the whole Mr. Potato thing. Yeah, just... people just think... I don't know. The whole... I'm not a, I would hardly consider myself, like, an activist or anything. But, like, you don't have to be. I think, like, there's a lot of, gray area. I shouldn't say gray area. It's just not, it doesn't have to be an us versus them kind of thing. You can be supportive without, like, you know, being politically active, I think. This is my opinion. I'm not telling anybody how to live their life. So, I've got a lot of friends that are, like, you don't have to be against something, and you don't have to be a big proponent, like an activist. You can just be, like, I support my friends kind of thing, and people should be treated nicely, but that doesn't necessarily mean you gotta, like, demonize or hate people. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but kind of take an approach of, just relax. I got a really close friend who I would go as far as saying is he's just obsessed with these issues in a bad way. He's just, why are the companies doing this? Why are these people doing this? I'm like, but just, like, who cares? Just stop, why do you lose sleep over this kind of stuff? And it bothers me. It really bothers me. But then I do get bothered on the other end of the spectrum as well. I just naturally have a moderation view on most aspects of life. But generally speaking, I try to be as supportive as possible to my friends. And when I don't agree with something or I don't like something, and I'm not implying that I don't in this case, but just, like, don't let it take over your life. I wish people can disagree without being angry. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I made it through this palace with, or Death Mountain only dying once. Which I should have been 0 times, but I screwed up my life. I screwed up my life. You heard it here, boys. Is it less, impactful if I just say, screwed up my life? Oh, I also screwed up my magic. This is gonna be a tough room coming up. I should have probably used life. I'm gonna cast shield here. There's a chance I die a second time before getting to the next town. Good news is that next cave. Yeah, I can't die twice because I mean I'm not at the level. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, Moss. Wait, where is this? How did I miss that? You can't sequence break. Well, I mean, there are some optional paths. Like, I did go to Death Mountain right there when you didn't have to. You could, like, the game naturally, like, if you're playing for the first time, nobody in their right mind should go to Death Mountain. Yeah, Brett, Brett, do you play this game competitively? I mean, this is right up your alleyway, I know that, but... Ooh, point bag, alright. My favorite link to the past. Okay, just don't die here. And use life here. Shouldn't be this cautious here. Well, I'm gonna have level 5. Actually, I'm gonna update my life here. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's update magic. 4. Now I have 423. Okay, nothing was done in the right order right there. But I made it here dying once, and I think... shouldn't have died at all, but... I think as long as I, at least I'm back on track. I think I have way too much experience, too. So I don't need to kill anything else anymore. Or not enough. Because all I gotta do... I gotta get to 2,000. I'm gonna upgrade my sword. And then after 2,000, I gotta get like 400 more, I think. Because I gotta get beyond the whole upgrading system in this. It's not... I don't have it down. Eventually that's something I gotta like... know. Like, how many points are left in this palace? How much do I have to do? You know, that kind of stuff. Okay, what are we doing in this? We gotta get the... right here? If they gave Link a voice, would you like the 80s voice guy? You're talking about like the animated series, Link? Well, excuse... They should have Beavis do his voice. Have you guys seen that Beavis and Butthead Zelda anime crossover? We posted about it a little while ago. Oh my god, it's glorious. Captain N Link. Tornadoes rule. There you go. Barbecue Bram. You know what I'm talking about. I love how they got Butthead to play the King of Hyrule. Okay. I think once Link gets a voice, it'll be like Zelda's voice from Breath of the Wild. Like, a lot of people don't like it, but it's like, alright, who cares? It has a voice. It's got a voice now. And that's just, you know, that's the voice we know. And it could be different in the next game. I don't think they're stuck to the single character. It's just a whole bunch of who cares. Once he gets a voice, it's gonna get hate no matter what. Yeah, but then like people, I mean, I still remember the days of back in well, it's not like it's ancient history here, before Hyrule Warriors came out. Like, there was like a lot of, we always have debates in the Zelda community. Should they add voice acting to the Zelda series? Does anybody think voice acting to the Zelda series has been like a awful like misstep? And I mean, you can have your opinion on it, but it's like not like it's been awful, I don't think. Stopped in the go, 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 go. I'm not gonna make it. Like, I think there's ways to manipulate these walks so you don't get into any encounters. But I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I don't need that many points here. Breath of the Wild voice acting? I think it was okay. I don't think it was great, but it didn't need to be. Breath of the Wild is not really a, I don't know, not really a story-driven game, so. This guy always gives me trouble, this one. That was not bad. I'll take one getting hit once. Okay, now we got 5, 2, 3. Should probably cast life. My internet's still not working, so I'm going sorry, Violet. Can you imagine Groose gearing and voice? Yeah, I don't know. Definitely doesn't need one. I mean, he's got his, like, his voice with his, like, the laughs and whatnot are his voice acting in a way. I mean, it gives him a lot of character, actually. Probably can upgrade my magic. Should I try upgrading my magic? I have so many extra points that I think I can upgrade my magic. What do you think? Are there 700 more points? Isn't there a lot of points at the end of this dungeon? There's that extra P bag I usually don't get. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. So I'm going out of my order here. this could be a grand mistake, because I gotta get... I'm almost immediately regretting this decision, actually. Fucking the JSR during the stream, he basically said, don't mess with the magic, don't mess with the numbers. Here I am messing with the, like, no, like, you gotta just know what you need and don't try to get more, because you might end up finding yourself grinding. Let's see, actually, I don't know. I think there's a lot of points at the end. I know there's a point bag that usually I skip. I know there's a red dark nut. And helmet head is worth 100. Helmet head is 100, right? So I'm already at 583. There's a few, I think it's a mace thrower here. Yeah, I've got enough point bag. I need 215 more. Should have gotten that first. It's 200 for helmet head? Oh, are you sure? Are you 100% for? Yeah, Horsehead's only, was Horsehead only 50 or was it 100? Okay, so that's 685. I don't need the point bag then. I just gotta beat the, there's one, I just got a jar, so I'm not gonna get another jar. So skip the point bag. Oh, isn't there a, oh, never mind. We don't even, who cares? Yeah, we're good. Back from dinner, Nico. What time is it? Oh, you're in pretty late dinner. I'm gonna get to the 700 before I even get to the boss. Get to the 700 way before I get to the boss. I don't know how much time I'm going to lose in this segment, though. So the one thing I don't like about my splits here is I don't have that many of them. Very un-Mossies-like. Hey, Justine, how are you? Justine, do you have, I know you played this game pretty competitively. Do you like have a route in terms of how many experience points you should have after each dungeon and what your level should be? I don't need that. I don't know if it's even beneficial to have that extra magic. But here, like, there's so many extra enemies that I didn't need to kill. Wow, I killed so much. Not only did I have enough, but like I had a lot to spare. So what I learned from this. Oh, don't die here. This is not good at all. Alright, rip the run. This is not very good. So 633. I have it as 623. So let's see if I can get... I'm gonna upgrade my life. I'm gonna upgrade my life once and then try to upgrade my sword. I will try to leave this next dungeon at 734. Oh, wait. I think I... You'll have to experiment with that down, yeah, the down thrusting there. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really... Like, I've never done any research on this. Generally speaking, I don't like doing that with Zelda games. Like, even the games that I'm more competent in, like... I just like playing them as intended a little bit. Let's kill this guy. I don't like having to learn things. And like I just don't like doing research, and it feels sometimes almost, this is just my opinion though, it feels sometimes inauthentic when you're doing runs just using like strats, oh my god, from like other people. And okay, this is not very good here. This is awful, actually. If I die here, I can't die again. Because I'm not good at the end game. And in order to get a time to count in this game for the category, you can't get a game over. You just run out of guys. Is there a Doom Knocker here? I want that point bag, but... Okay, get the life. Doesn't know anything about speedrunning. I don't know anything about speedrunning. It's not like I've ever speedrun the Zelda game before. Let alone 9 of them in a row. I think I gotta get to 800. And the boss here does 300, I think. Oh, well, there's this guy, the Blue Dark Knight here. Or Blue Iron Knuckle. This guy could give me trouble. I'm not gonna be able to cast shield because I don't have any magic. How about some magic? Whew. Almost to death. What would I change about this game? Oh, I kind of like this game as is. Okay, that jackhammer, I really got that down. Alright, so I already have enough points just to, I can just beat the dungeon now. Never played this game. How would you say it fares? I like this game, but I feel like this game, if you're I think this game is a very generational game. I like classic video game. Like if you look behind me, you know, I've got a little bit of a I would say some might consider me a casual fan of the NES. So I think if you're a fan of more traditional games that are simplistic but difficult, then this is the kind of game for you. Very casual NES fan, yes. Very, very, very casual. I've got only my favorite games. Apparently I don't know how to build a staircase. Not how I wanted to do that. I could use jar. Cannot read chat when there's those. By the way, if you get a new house, you gotta make sure the basement is big enough. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't know if my next house will be bigger than my current one. Alright, not very good. Joshua, how are you, bud? This run is going, we had a few hiccups early on. But overall, I can't complain too much. My level ups are all off, but off in a good way. The only thing I'm worried about right now is getting game over. If I don't get game over, I should PB. Are the magic jars RNG 8-minute? No, I think, Christine probably can provide a better explanation of this, but my understanding is like every 6 enemies? 8 enemies? Something like that? There is a drop, and it's either a point bag or a jar. Oh, this is not a good pattern. It is every 6 enemies, and it depends on the enemies. Okay. Should totally have splits for like get fire spell, like get all the spells. I think after this run, I might go and modify these splits. Like 6 Iron Knuckles, 50-50. I don't know if it's 50-50. So I've been toying with the idea. I don't know how much I'm gonna play of this game in general. I do have a like. You guys find? Let me be honest with me. What? Those of you who've been around for a little while, what game of mine that I play do you enjoy watching the most? Or is there a game I don't play that often that you would prefer I play? That's kind of a very generic question, but... Well, I don't speedrun too much, but I am talking about speedrunning. Because I think going forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more speedrunning and a lot less just casual plays. You enjoyed... Okay, Majora's Mask. I'm easy to please. Like, Adventure of Link, I don't know if it's a fun game to watch or not. I really don't know. Master Quest is definitely on the list. So one of the goals I have is I want to have a record, personal best time recorded and submitted to speedrun.com for every Zelda game. So after last week, I have one for most Zelda games now. Obviously, there's still a few more games I need, but those three are, I think, the three that I don't have runs for. I have runs for Minish Cap and A Link Between Worlds, but not submitted. Obviously, I have runs for the first 9 Zelda games now. Jeez, I just got crushed there. Good, I got that. Skip. Yeah, gonna get that one. Sometimes you want to try to skip these sequences, but if you encounter a battle while you go over a screen, you'll skip these sequences altogether. You have a Breath of the Wild? No, Breath of the Wild's a weird game because there's no definitive like the any percent category, meaning just beat the game, is the most popular category. But I don't like it. I don't like any of the speedruns because I don't like the whistle sprinting. I feel like there should have been a non-whistle sprinting. It just feels weird to me. Enjoy this game because it's so difficult to play. I actually feel that The Legend of Zelda is a lot harder than this game. Really, the whistle sprinting is one of the reasons why I don't want to play a speedrun of Breath of the Wild. It's about as enjoyable as Sales... Oh, God. No... No whistle sprinting? Everything else is allowed, just no whistle sprinting. Did I miss the magic woman? Oh, Justine, I think everything. If you think everything's fun. With any sort of trick or glitch or just maneuver, whatever you learn in a Zelda game, I'm of the belief, and I think most people are like this, where I'm a traditionalist. I'm like, I want to just play the game normal. Until you learn how to do something, and then it's like, oh, that's not that bad. And then you're okay with it. I feel like that's how most speedrunning works. Not even speedrunning, that's just most... Well, yeah, speedrunning, I should say, yeah. Alright, what do you think? Do I have enough for Get an upgrade. So, I'm gonna get a okay, I'm gonna get a magic container. I don't need anything here. So everything is annoying and hard and stupid until you can do it, and then it's not that bad. Joshua, you're not into playing games for time at all? Not your cup of tea? Game-breaking glitches. Well, how about like when you skip complete aspects of a game because of unintended, like, you know, optional items or stuff that it's not intended to be optional, or you're not supposed to be able to do something, but you know, the game, you know, people have figured out how to do it. And you just skip significant aspects of a game. Okay, so right now I'm at, what am I at? I want to be at 834 after this dungeon. I'm already at 734. Am I going to be able to get 844? There are a lot of points in this dungeon. Did I just not kill anything? Don't kill Wizrobes. Why is that Streamlabs notification not working? Oh, Jason, how are you? Thanks for the sub. Sorry I missed you last week. Jason, let's grab dinner this week. Let's make plans right here on stream. Alright, we're gonna take a risk, see if I can get the next upgrade. Alright, that was not a bad room. Jason, are you one of those, like, can't do anything during the week because work is so exhausting? Why do you do that? Skipping cutscenes is a skipping cutscenes is a glitch. Oh boy. Joshua, you're like a purist then. You don't want anything like speedrunning is not in your world at all. Oh no! Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Why didn't I cast life? That was a really bad death right there. I'm really getting good at jackhammering those guys. We're gonna casual 100% playthrough. My first ever playthrough. Link's Wit. Okay. Okay, go back left. Oh no, shoot! I gotta go this way. Whew! Almost messed that up. Too many deaths so far. These rooms give me anxiety a little bit. You go away. Okay. Man. I've had a lot of bad deaths so far. That's not very good. I'm not good enough yet in the late game to be able to take these deaths. So this is a little... I'm a little worried about getting game over in the Great Palace. I don't want to take too much damage. I can't. There's no way I can afford another death in this dungeon. Another death in this dungeon is reset. Oh, we're not going to reset at this point, but... This is not how you want to do this staircase. Oh, jeez. Not how you want to do that room at all. Okay, so this boss gives you 400. They each give you 100, so I'm already good then. I don't need any more points. Oh, this boss gives you 300. Okay, so I need 92 points. Maybe I should have gotten that point back. I'll get this one. Okay. I don't think there's a lot of enemies in this later portion of this dungeon. Oh well, there's Wizrobes, but I don't want to cast Reflect. I need to preserve my magic because I have to cast. I do have to cast Reflect at the end. Oh, you get away from me. I'm like killing this guy. Just I don't want points. I want a magic jar. That's not what we want. Alright, I'm getting a little nervous. I don't like where this is going right now. I think if I die one more time, or I can't die again. Do I go left here? No, I gotta go right. I think a lot of people... JSR was telling me a lot of people take... Gotta cast jump. Not what I wanted to do right there. Now I'm gonna have to die to cast Reflect. Unless I can get a... Not good. Not good at all. Not where I wanted to be with my life right now. I should have probably just taken a death. You know what? I'm gonna need a jar. That was the spot to take a death right there. I'm worried about my health. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I'm setting up myself for disaster in the late game here with these bad deaths. Wait, is there a magic jar here? You hit the head? Oh. That's... no. How do you get more life? Yeah, you have the life spell. But, okay, I'm at... Okay, I can't do anything there. Alright, 2 more. You know what's gonna end up happening? I think I'm gonna be like 5 minutes ahead of pace And I'm gonna get a game over in the Great Palace. Ugh, that guy drops the magic jar. Just gonna say I've been checking with Zelda Dungeon every so often since I discovered it around 2008. Wow, 2008. You're an oldie. Oldie but a goodie. I was younger and getting stuck in the tougher days. Glad to see you're still doing your thing and keeping your community close. Mike Zaff, thank you for your over decade of support. I can't tell you how much people like you that have allowed me to do what I do. August of this year will be 20 years since I started Zelda Dungeon. Okay. At least we're gonna get to 8 right now. I want to say I found Zelda Dungeon website for Twilight Princess walkthroughs back in the day. I would say like Zelda Dungeon from like history of Zelda. The history of Zelda Dungeon is the history of I would say for the first 6 years of Zelda Dungeon's career, like I feel like we didn't really have much of an identity. We were just one of like a whole bunch of Zelda websites. Like, I don't think we did anything very distinctive. A lot of the Zelda websites I think were just like copy pastes of one another. There was a lot of game content for the individual games that was like very insignificant kind of content, but it was like the thing that most Zelda websites felt they needed to have, kind of thing. That makes sense. And then I think in 2007, I think with Phantom Hourglass, that was I think when we first like became, I would say, to some degree of relevancy. And then I would say after 2007, from 2007 until really 2009 we kind of blew up a little bit, but then mainly 2011 is when we became like, oh my god, I can't even get this key. Oh, I have to wait. This is not the way I want to live my life right now. Sorry, guys, let me, I will continue the story after I don't get dead. Not the way we want to do this. 2007 to 2011, we were one of many, but I think like 2011 is when we finally formed an identity as like a guide-based Zelda website, and I think that was what our reputation was for a very long time. I think probably from 2011 until probably like 2000 and in like 15. We were probably maybe a little more, maybe till 2016. I would say we were like a guide-based website. Somewhere around like 2012, 13 though, Zelda websites I think fundamentally changed. Like 2012, 13 really with the with social media kind of taking off. I think social media probably had the most. This was one of like 3 things that like really killed Zelda websites. And I think like Zelda Dungeon became like a social media website in a sense, not as a defining characteristic, but like that's one of the big things. But then from 2000, I would say 17 and onward, the website is now a wiki. That's what I would. That's like our main thing. So like we still do guides. And after the merger with Zelda Informer, we a little late, but we became more of a publication too, like a front page publication. We had always been that, but we were never known for that. But I think now, like, if I have to describe what Zelda Dungeon is, I don't think I should have done that, by the way, that upgrade right there. Forums are always a part of the website, but like when I describe what is Zelda Dungeon to somebody who doesn't know anything, like when I'm describing my work to somebody, people know what wikis are, and Zelda Dungeon, that's what we, I think that's what we're most known for now. I mean, there's other aspects. We've got social media, we've got the publications, we've got the forums, we've got the YouTube channel, we've got the Twitch, we got the front page, but at the end of the day, the wiki is what we are. The Universe and Zelda Dungeon on Facebook are different things. Zelda Dungeon and Zelda Informer are they're both part of our hub. I think I messed up this level up system here. I should not have gotten that life upgrade. This is not good at all. Not good. This is not good. I need my bird. My bird. Kill this guy because I'm gonna need to level up. I might have to grind here. Boom is 500. Okay. I think I'm gonna need. What is level 6 life? Is that 6,000? Is that 2,000? These guys are 200 each. A couple of these guys. This is not what you want to be doing right now, but I think I screwed up. I screwed up my life again. Okay, that should help. There's a whole bunch of dark nuts. Boy, man, I'm worried about my health. This is not good. Was this a magic jar here? Okay, good. So let's cast life. Okay, this is not bad. Ooh, I should have killed that guy. There's no magic jar here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're good. Now we should be good the rest of the dungeon. I think those 600... I'm going to lose some time on this dungeon, but that's okay. It is 1500. Okay, we're good. We are good. We will be able to get this upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to lose time, actually. And I didn't die in this dungeon. I don't even know if I needed those 600. Oh my god. I'm getting crushed. What am I doing fighting this guy? I just didn't want to take damage. End up... Death is... Yeah, I can't die at this point. Because death is... Death would be death. Why I always cast jump. Good thing I end up gaining time here. I almost took that upgrade on accident. Okay, we're in decent shape here. I should have 866 after this. Might be able to get that extra upgrade. My leveling is way off because of that. I got way too much experience points early on. Okay, so now I've got 876. I will get to 877 after this dungeon. No, I will get to 887 after this dungeon. Okay, so now we're good for the rest of the levels up. The rest of the levels up. Whatever, if that was English or not. We'll make the late game a little easier. Yeah, just don't die as, I'm actually in good shape at this point, actually. I think, I'm gonna get this free guy right here. I think this is not bad. I think I'm okay. Not the most ideal, but... Okay, now I got 3 guys to spare. There is a guy in the next dungeon that I can get, but it's usually a kamikaze kind of death. I might get it though. Oh, jeez, I love that. Like, I feel like I could be doing this so much more efficiently still. So I feel like good in the sense that like I'm nowhere even remotely close to like peaking in terms of my skill level. Totally don't need to get that because I'm about to go to a town. But that's okay. I had no idea until... One second. II, the Ocarina of Time and Majora were ported to the Wii through Virtual Console. Yeah, they were. In fact, I think they look so much better too, because they upgraded the visuals significantly. Or I shouldn't say significantly, but the visuals are so much smoother. Did I miss a magic jar? Like, comparing the graphics of the Wii version compared to the N64, it actually makes the N64 version of Ocarina of Time look decent. It's on the second screen, right? It's the older woman in orange? On the first screen, okay. Oh, not that. Purple one. There we go. They are ports of the... but they're upscaled. So they look like... I mean, they're definitely not in HD, but it looks good. I mean, the Wii versions look... I remember a while back, I plugged in my N64 on my big screen TV. I was testing to make sure stuff was working. And oh my goodness, it looked unbearable. I feel that Ocarina of Time, if it wasn't for emulators and the Wii version, people would be clamoring, like, if the game was only the N64's version, it's not on emulators where it's upscaled and cleaned up, and not on the Wii version and virtual, you know, people would be like, this game desperately needs, well, it's been remade. Well, kind of. I don't know if my point I'm making is coming across here, but... Mario 64 and all of 3 in All-Star 3D. Is Mario 64? I don't know what that looks like, actually. It's got... you know... I never played Ocarina of Time on the Wii Virtual Console. Oh, geez, I made that. Why am I fighting this guy? I don't know. Mistakes were made right there. Stop taking damage, Moss. Stop taking damage! So, do I need to use jump here? Yeah, I do. I don't need to use jump, but I always fail at making that jump. Oh, this is the trip to Canada, right? go. Okay, at least I made... So there's a lot of time save here if I don't screw this up. There we go. So I'm of the belief that, like, Ocarina of Time 3D is, like, far and away the definitive like, it's like, why would anybody in the world ever want to play the N64 version? And I'm convinced that the only reason to do so is people that just don't like playing games on a handheld console. Oh wait, there's a magic jar there I missed. Too many hits here. Okay. Magic would be nice. Am I going too far back? I agree with that after played. Okay. Brett, how many? This guy is 600 here coming up, right? Okay, well, it doesn't matter, actually. At this point, I don't need to get to... My leveling is way off right now, so I don't actually need to get to above the 8,000. I can just upgrade at the 2,500. That's not what we wanted right there. Oh boy. Brett, I feel like you're a traditionalist, Brett. You don't like the handheld games. You don't like the touch games. You don't like the motion games. So I think you're like the person I'm kind of talking about when they like the N64 version of Ocarina. Just like it's regular buttons. There's no slider. Play on my TV. You know, that kind of like mentality. Oh, geez, I need 8 more points. See if I can jackhammer my way through this guy. So we're gonna upgrade life. Oh wait, I don't... Oh jeez, I need magic though. I have to take a death here. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever to die this way. I need to use Fairy on the next screen. Oh my god, this is garbage. Is there a faster way to die? Wow. A little embarrassing. Probably pick the worst enemy to... Zelda Dungeon, folks. Yep. This is the content you guys come here for, right? Alright, how many minutes of time did I just lose here? I think I'm gonna gain time. Yeah, I should gain time, as long as it's not a terrible boss battle here. Still not comfortable with the, like, you can jump on him and just jackhammer him. That is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. Okay, but I saved a lot of time here. I just gotta not get game over. I had a good walk through the Valley of Death, though. A good walk through the Valley of... yeah. This is a very biblical stream here. Stay tuned for the post stream where we will be reading Matthew 4:2. This is the pre-stream. That's the. I apologize if I offend anybody with this commentary. Alright, as long as I don't get game over, I am going to PB. I don't know if I should have taken that life upgrade or should I... A little worried about my magic here. Update the page. Can you remind me after this stream is over, fix that quote thing so that... Just say fix quotes. This is all it's really going to entail is me asking Locke, how do we fix the quotes? Because I feel like there's a lot of quotes that needed to be added but have not been added because of... Oh jeez, that's not what we wanted. Because of my streaming incompetence. Not what we wanted. This is not a good stroll through the valley. This is not going to be a good stroll through the Valley of Death here. I'm starting my gameplay like this. Alright, my life is almost full. That can't happen. That can't happen. I am so upset with that fall right there. Oh boy, now I gotta... Oh God, there's a lot more pressure on the Great Palace now. Running out of magic too here. I need magic. Not gonna get. I just got a point back, so I'm not gonna get magic here. Oh boy, we are in trouble. Troubles. Like the thing about the man. Like the Great Palace is not easy. Like I can't just like, all right, I'm gonna take my time and just not die in the Great Palace. Like one does not simply do that. That's not how that dungeon operates. Ugh! Losing a lot of time here. Alright, at least I made it. Why am I fighting these guys? Wait, okay. Oh boy. So I can die one time in the early portion of this dungeon, and then I gotta make it to the free guy. There's a free guy in the later portion. We have a split for starting the Great Palace. Oh my god. That, oh my god. Moss. I mean, there are some rooms here where you can't avoid damage. But you're gonna get hit. There's a few magic jar potential drops. Is there a red? Is this a firebird here? Not here. Okay, that's not one. The next one of those, there's firebird. I need a... I'm a little nervous right now. I don't want to... I feel like I'm having a good run and just game over would be demoralizing a little bit. Brett, what's your best time in this game? Well, it'd be great if I can get through this room. Alright, that was not bad. Okay, so how about if I get lucky? Sometimes this is a firebird, sometimes it's a jar. Alright. That was huge. That was huge. That was enormous. To the left here? Am I going the right way? Oh, I go right. Go off the screen. Yeah, okay. This is another... I think I can get another jar here. I want that. This keeps going the way it's going. Okay, look at this. Now I'm full everything. Alright, this is good. We're in good shape. Because I can still die once, and it's no big... It's not the end of the world if I die. Why did that happen? Okay, there we go. So far, so good. So what? You know, it'd be nice if I don't need to get that free guy. There's like a couple tough rooms up ahead here. There's another room with a blue... There's a room with a blue foca. Is it right here? Is that right here? Yeah. Ooh, nice jump. Nice dodge. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna get the health. But then I don't think I need the free guy. I like where this is going. I'm not gonna get the guy. Not going to get the guy. There we go. I'm not getting the free guy. Famous last words right there? Is that gonna be famous last words? Who needs that guy? I'm in really good shape right now. I don't even know if I need the guy I have in like... I might be able to beat it with what I have now. In fact, I should. There's no reason why I should... yeah. We got this. Unless I get destroyed by this guy. Usually I don't take damage from him. I'm pretty... Usually pretty good being able to beat Thunderhead without getting hit. Yeah, this is great. We're gonna get a good 6-minute PB here, I think. All right. Psycho Daddy, you watched just in time. Key LR, thank you. Extra guide not needed. And I didn't have to use the existing one I needed. Thanks for the peanut butter. Thanks, Coda. Wow. Okay, 145. Feel like I'm breaking through. I feel like I'm like really breaking through a wall a little bit.